Hello, hello. This is Team Last Chance, and I am coming to you from my realm. Uh, I had a friend and YouTuber Encrypted who came over here and looked around and said he thought it was good and that I might like to share it. So here we go. My realm is a family realm. We have me who runs the realm for my son and my nieces and nephews and a couple of their friends. We've got about like 6 players total on the realm. All of them but me are in between the ages of like 10 and 13. So weird random stuff might be from them, or is probably from them, while most of the stuff I build for them so they can play in. So let's take a look and we will get started right now. Alright, right in front of you, you'll see this is my house. It is, it was a hill that I built into, then over time has lost the hillness and actually became a house. And then over here, this is what we call our main base, but over here we have my son's house sitting right there by the horses. And then we have Livia's house, which is which one I'm standing on. And then over there on the other side of our wall in the distance, you can see another little house built up there, and that's going to be Matt and Cody's house. And that is our main players on this realm. We have a couple more, but they just kind of come and go. So let's go ahead and hop down and I will take you over to look at my house. Alright, so a general overview. This is what we're looking at as far as our house. The world is quite big, actually. We have stuff spread out way over 10,000 blocks away, and so we did that so that we wouldn't have lag. All right, but my house is 5 levels high, or 5 different levels, and we're going to go into what I call the main level, which is going to be where my bedroom is and what I call my personal area that people aren't supposed to get into. And that is going to be right over in here. So this is my bedroom, all the chests, stuff in here. This is my stuff that people can't get into. But if you come through here, we do have an enchanting room with pretty much every different type of enchant that you would want. Up in here with bottles, pretty much fully stocked. If we come over here, you're going to see we got our smelters. We actually have this set up on a zero-tick sugar cane farm. If we pop up here, you can see it. And so whenever I need more sugar cane, we just turn that on. It makes it for us, kicks it into the into our smelters, so that we never run out of fuel for our smelters. So that's what we have on this main level. We have 2 water elevators. One's going to go up to our enchantment room and armory, and the other one goes down to our storage. Right now we're going to go up to our enchantment room. There we go. Alright, so this is our enchantment room. We get most of our books from a AFK Fisher and our village center, trading center. This is a public domain area where anybody can come, grab what they need, and do their enchantments, and be able to get their gear up. We have a book. We got a book here that if I slide through here, you can see that it has all the enchantments that they need to put on their stuff, so that way they don't forget. We've got chests full of things like mending, unbreaking, you name it, we've got it over here. If we come through here, this is going to be more of our, what I call my map room. I like collecting maps of places I go, so we've got some cartographer over here. This is my different ones. Over there you can see our Mesa map, This is our main base map, and the horse ranch is off here to the side. We've got a swamp, or my lighthouse map. You can't really see the lighthouse, but it's up there on that square kind of island up there at the very top. Slime maps of where I go to collect our slime from. Treasure maps of all sorts that I've went and hunted down the treasure off of. A closer one up of our horse ranch, which I'll have to take you over there in a different episode. I'm not going to today. Glass factory, mob farm out in the middle of the ocean, packed ice, village center, village trading center, you name it, we have it in here. If we come through over here, we go into the main part of our cathedral, which is just a room that's made to look big and overpowering. And if we move over here, this is our armory. What we have is pretty much, if you find any type of armor that you're not using, we bring it in here, throw it in a chest. That way, if somebody dies, breaks a piece that they didn't realize was bad, they can come over here, grab it, throw it on, and be ready to go back to playing. So we are pretty good about doing that. So there is our armory and enchantment room. If we come out here, this is going to be our 5th level, which is up here. It is nothing real big, but it is also very important. This is our launcher. With where I use my Note 9, flying like a normal person is kind of difficult. I can't just hit my jump button and hit the rockets. It just doesn't work that well on a phone. So basically, we stand here, you push the button, it shoots you up to build level in the air, gives you a chance then to hit the button to make your wings come open and click on the rockets and get to going. It stinks that I have to do it that way, but that's just the way that living on a phone is, so that's what we have to deal with. So if we come back here, we're going to head back inside. And we're going to go back downstairs, and we're going to take a look at my pride and joy. All right, my storage area. That is our pride and joy of my base. It is an auto sorting storage area. It has 268 different items that it can sort and put into chests for you to use. We have 4 different ways to put stuff into the sorting area. We can come over here to this chest, open it up, drop stuff in, and you'll see it start to disappear and head downstairs into the system. Or because I do a lot of grinding of material, I normally carry a lot of shulker boxes full of stuff like this one right here. You can see is full of different colors of concrete, right? All I have to do, pick that back up, crouch down, drop it on these hoppers. Now you can see it's actually starting to drain itself, and it's going down into the storage area that we're headed to right now. So let's head on down. All right, here we are in our storage area. Now, like I said, we have 268-ish items that we can sort. This started out as a small project that I was going to do, so I built this U-shaped section right here. Then I realized how much I liked it, realized that it didn't really sort too much because it only had maybe 50-60 things that I could sort over all the walls. So then I decided I would build this one, thinking that it would be big enough to do everything like stone, wood, bricks, all of that, which it was-ish. There's some of the stuff I couldn't put up, so that was just the way it was at the time. So then I started making the plan to go into what I called the phase 3 of the system. The phase 3 of the system ended up being built by me with the help of our realm buddy Matt. He did a lot of grinding for material, like for the chest and iron for our hoppers. Lots of hoppers, lots of chests for these. All these are two double chests per item. And as you see, as we come through here, there's a lot of chests down this side. We have literally a spot for everything. Like right here, we have concrete powders of every color. And if you look up above it, you have actual concrete that I've used, or I haven't used all of it, that's setting up there of every color. We have this for wool, glass, carpets, you name it. I have tried to make it to where that they can throw anything into the hoppers and pretty much it will single filely go to its own spot. The things we can't do really is like single sorted items or stuff like that. So if they throw something like that into the system, it'll come over here to our non-sortable chest, which right now is actually empty, but anything that goes through the system that doesn't have a slot will actually go there. Now, I said that we had 4 different areas where you could put stuff in. This is number 3 right here, up here in the top. In case you forgot something and you're like, oh, I need to put that in. You're down here. You can go ahead and throw it in there and it'll start sending it through the system, just like I did with those bones. So, yeah, that's my area. We got right here. This is the first pigman that actually wandered into our storage area from the portal that's sitting right over here. So we named him Bob. I got him trapped. He's name tagged. This is his life now. He just hangs out here and watches people come through and sort their items. So I will now take you into the guts of the system and kind of let you take a look at it. So let's go ahead and we'll slide over here and hop in and take a look. Alright, so this is what the guts of the system looks like. Each set of chests has a hopper has a hopper that's locked with the item that it's needed, so it can only sort through it. I use tropical fish that are named crap as my item to lock the chest, and then you put your other item in there. So what happens is it comes into the system through the hoppers up top, and it'll run around the top side of the build or of the chest room. And then once it gets to through the top side of the chest room, goes all the way around. Whatever's left will be dropped down into the bottom section of the chest system, and it runs back through there. The whole run time, believe it or not, is about 5 minutes. If you throw something in this system that does not have a spot and you need it back, you're going to have to wait about 5 minutes for it to chug itself around through here and get back to the non-sortable chest item area. So that's kind of the way it works. So here you can see the double part of the system. You see the one on the top running. It's running to your left, where the bottom one's running to the right. Like I said, it goes through the top, around through the bottom, making it basically a perfect circle. And that is my pride and joy, my favorite room of that I've ever built storage system. So, all right, that is that. Now we're going to kind of we'll walk up through here, and I'll show you a couple other things we have. Right here, we've got some chorus fruit that we harvest for different things. Of course, you always need your nether wart, because we do use a lot of potions on here. And then we have some cocoa beans. This is going to be pretty much everything we farm. We do not farm much of anything else. We have went to basically an all meat food system. We have a chicken farm or a chicken killer out here that works really efficiently and keeps us completely in stock with chickens. So that's what we have. Okay, as we walk by Olivia's house here, we're going to head over here and I'm going to show you a couple other builds we have out here in our main base, and then we will probably finish up this until the next video. So right here, like I was telling you, we have kids on this server. They like to build random things, so we do have some random buildings just hanging around here that that they build, and I really don't care that they do that. They know that. They just know that if it comes time for me to actually build something that is helpful for the realm, and their stuff's in a way that I will cut it down. I will take it down, give them back their stuff, and then build what we need. So right here, we're sitting here. This is a 0-tick sugarcane farm. Hopefully, right now it's still working. As you can see, I've got plenty of sugarcane in there. They say after this next update, it's going to kill 0-tick, so then I'll have to figure out a different way to do it to work this sugarcane farm to keep our sugarcane going. Right over here, I have a automatic sheep shearing farm. This thing will shear the sheep every time that the wool grows back, deposit it into a rail car below, which then dumps it into the chest, which feeds it into this hopper, into the shulker right here. Then once the shulker gets full, I'll just pop the shulker out of there, put the new one in, take it over, dump it into my storage, into the item sorter, and it'll go down into the storage system to be used when one of us needs it. And then right over here is our chicken killer, I like to call it. It's basically your basic chicken farm. It has chickens in the back that are big. They hatch an egg. The egg goes into the system. It gets shot out. If it hatches, it goes into this little room right here with all these little chickens in it. And then once they get big, the lava comes out every so often, and we'll cook them and deposit their cooked body or their cooked chicken and feathers over here into another small sorting area, as you can see. Oh, wrong barrel. See, we got a barrel full of chicken there. We got bunches of feathers right here, and then on all of these three systems right here, this is kind of what it looks like. I've got a hopper pointing out. I could take and put a shulker there that'll feed the items into the shulker. Once it's full, I knock it out, take the chicken over to the item sorter, drop it in so that everybody has chicken to go. The feathers and a few other the items that we cut through here will go to the village trading center so that we can use it to get gems. So this right here is world spawn. So if you were to come to my world, you're going to land right up on top of this building. We've kind of built it. This is the only set of trees that are original left in here. We've got a simple cactus farm over here to get for dye. This was our original original sugarcane farm, and this is where we would come and fish when we were looking for stuff as a young realm. We don't use it too much now. We have an auto fisher and a couple other things, so we're good on that. This is an old carrot farm that we used to have when we had villagers. We had villagers up here on the top. I'll take you up here real quick. And it just got too laggy, so they all disappeared except for one villager that I have over here on this little wheat farm. And really, it is more of just a novelty guy that is living to hang out here. We'll come up here and I'll take a look real quick. Again, this is my son's house right here. If you go in here, he too, when we first started, built into a little hill. Since then, we took the hill, cut it out, put buildings around it, and made it into what you see today. So all right, up here we have what we have left of our village. We have no villagers up here, like I said. We might bring some back at one point, but as of right now, we are just leaving it abandoned and trying to figure out what we want to do up here, whether or not to cut these all out and to place something else up here. From up here, though, you can come back around and reach our church and area like that. So, yeah, there you go. So this is kind of what we've got built in our home base. I hope you liked this quick video, and I will be making a couple more showing you the other areas that we have built that are away from here. So I'm gonna cut real quick. All right, so that is this is our home base. This is where we kind of hang out and plan everything that we're going to do from here. Next time we will look at our another hub and a couple of our other, like I said, a couple of our other builds. I hope you liked it. Again, I would like to thank Encrypted for coming over and helping me with our wither farm, or with fighting the wither, and giving me the idea to go ahead and make this video. And I hope you like it. Thanks.